Rockstar. This is Rocstar2800 with SmutFree TV, the hottest content in these internet streets. Make sure you tune in, like, comment, subscribe, get your mind right. Alright, man, welcome back to SmutFree TV. It's your host, Rocstar2800, the most hated, the most opinionated, the most underrated. You know the rest. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe right now to this channel. Become a member. Also, follow SmutFree TV on Instagram. Hop in the comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know, we got the hottest content in these internet streets. Now, legendary rapper from Sacramento, Sebo, came on Clubhouse to come chop it up with us. You know what I'm saying? Come let us know the backstory, some history on, you know, his upbringing in this music industry, all the way from Sacramento politics to, you know, all the questions that was needed to be asked got asked. So y'all already know what time it is, man. Make sure y'all tune in right now. Sebo, full interview. Check this out. His first time on Clubhouse. Ha! Yeah, thank you. I gotta pat myself on the shoulder for that. You know, because I always bring people on for the first time and don't never get my credit. Well, this is one of them. So shout out Sebo for pulling up. You already know. Stay tuned. Listen to this content. Let me know what you think during the video and after the video. Hop in the comments. So, Bo, let's go to the beginning, man. Let's get to know you. Let's hear some backstory on certain shit. You know, for those who don't know, you're a legendary rapper out of Sacramento from the Garden Block. You know what I'm saying? For those people who don't know, you definitely shed light on that city early on, before a lot of rappers came. Before, man, it's so crazy, bro. Your story's so crazy, man. But I definitely want to dive into why did you start? How did you start rapping? When did you start rapping?
Man, really, my mom was like, you know what I mean? She used to sing and shit, so she was in a little band and shit, you know what I mean? So I pretty much had little, you know, that little edge in me, you know what I mean, doing little music. But my first time, man, really doing my own thing, man, I took one of my mother's poems and turned it into a rap, right? Now that's my first rap that I ever had, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, from the LL Cool J's and all that early 80 music, NWAs, and you know what I'm saying? Shit, a motherfucker just had that in him, you know?
Okay, 1993, you dropped your first album.
Yeah, re-release,
Oh, you re-released. So when did you officially drop that?
92.
92. And then you end up getting a deal?
Nah, I never got no record deal. We
Okay.
independent.
All
Yeah,
independent from the beginning.
yeah.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, see, a lot of people don't know. I don't know what the structure was like back then. I don't know. So you was fully independent out the trunk from the beginning.
From the
You telling me all
beginning.
the when did you end up ever getting a deal? Did you end up getting a
Nah,
deal?
I never got a deal. I went to the joint and the label that I was with went and did a company, whatever, coming up, you know what I mean? But never had no major deal. You know, I've been on the table at Def Jam, a few other places, Atlantic, you know what I mean? But I just never took no deal.
No, that's a fact. Damn. Cause you've been in this shit since '93, and the only reason why I say that, I mean, since '92 you dropped the first, right? The only reason why I say that because, you know, my big homies, my big homie, rest in peace. You know, he did some time during '92, '93, '94. You know, all that era,
Right.
and you know, all they was telling me, you know, all niggas was listening to in the pen. I don't care if they was Bloods, Crips. It was Sebo. Bo,
Right.
you was like the Bible for gangbangers in the pen. You know what I'm saying? How did
But
you get
see,
that effect on people?
that's because I'm gonna tell you where that effect come from, homie. That came from CYA. That's where it started.
Okay.
So CYA gave me, as a gang member, it let motherfuckers know in LA, the Bay Area, or wherever the fuck they was gangbanging at about me. You know what I'm saying? So when I came out with the record in different hoods, I would go to the Hoovers, I would go to Six, I would go to Coast, I would go everybody that I was locked up with neighborhood and go promote my record. You feel me? They'd be like, oh yeah, you was locked up with the homie. The homie was telling me, oh yeah, you whoop whoop, you was, you feel me? So that's that just real connection through the gang life, you know, really tapped in. You know what I'm
And
saying?
is this before JPay and all that, or
Man, this is in 87 and 88.
because I feel like a lot of your core fan base comes from the prison system, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's pretty much it is. Cause I did a lot of time in there too when I was making these records too, though. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a lifestyle. You know what I mean? You want to represent a lot of gang niggas and niggas that's in gangs. They want to represent a real motherfucker, homie. You know what I'm saying? And then
No, for sure.
when you hear stories about certain motherfuckers, you're like, oh yeah, the homie solid. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? I fuck because whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just been
Okay.
keeping it 100.
No, for sure, for sure. And okay, so Gas Chamber, first album you re-release it, 93.
Yeah.
Tales from the Crypt,
Tales from the Crypt.
95.
Yeah.
You feel like that's one of your biggest albums? Or no?
Yeah, I do. Tales from the Crypt.
It peaked
I
number
do feel
four
if it's
on
not
the.
the biggest, it's there. It's up there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Till my casket drop. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Those two I consider my biggest records. You know, Tales from the Crypt because I really got to spread my wings and really talk my shit. Gas Chamber was like my first step into it. You know what I mean? But Tales from the Crypt, I was like giving it to him. I feel I was at my prime.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
mean, you
mean?
peaked number four on the U.S. charts, on the U.S. R&B charts as well. So obviously that
Yeah,
album had big impact on people.
yeah, straight up. We was really running, you know. We was in everybody's neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? That was the only way to promote music back then was to pull up. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't tapped in, you couldn't pull up.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
You feel me? And the nigga was tapped in ever since, like I said, YA. You know, it's niggas that
Yeah.
I'm still fuck with from YA.
How much time did you do all together?
Shit, what, my whole life like?
Yeah, well, earlier on, right there at that stage, before you get to taking off.
Shit, I had been a wife just for like, I had got like a 4-year sentence,
Yeah.
but I had been a juvenile. Most of my juvenile life, I was locked up. I was a nigga that if you didn't see outside, he was locked up. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
Yeah. So if you came through juvenile life, you always seen me in that motherfucker. You know.
No, for sure. All right. So we go Gas Chamber, Tales from the Crypt. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm going down the line. One Life to Live. Is that the next project after
One
Tales from
life
the
to
Crypt?
live. Yeah.
Okay, and
And
it went. So I see 95, 97. Can you like explain where you at that point in your life?
95, man, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, Douglasville, Georgia, 15 acres, 8-bedroom crib. We right there. You know what I'm saying? Short
Yeah.
out there, Eric Sherman, we out there fucking around.
Okay.
Feds raided us. Told us to never come back to Atlanta ever. You know what I'm
What?
saying? Nigga, the feds told us we could never come back to Atlanta.
Okay.
You know what I'm
What?
saying?
Okay. Since we talking about Atlanta, was the gang banging influence down there back then as it is now?
Nah, hell nah. It was some niggas down there, but it wasn't like that. You feel me? It wasn't like it is now. This 95, you feel what I'm saying? They had a little bit down there, but they wasn't all the way.
Yeah.
You know, it was just niggas from the West coming down there. You know, you just run into them.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, for sure. And you
Yeah,
say
but
y'all down there, the feds raised y'all, tell y'all can't go back to Atlanta at all.
and that tore the label apart right there. That's when the label fell apart.
And what was the label?
AWOL Records.
AWOL Record. Yeah, I remember that. That sound hella familiar. God damn.
You
Who
feel
was all
me?
part of AWOL?
Man, me, Marvelous, Pizzo, La Rue, man, Killer Tay, Lunatic, shit, I can go on and on. We was kind of deep over there.
And that's who you started with, right? That's who you ran with, and you felt like that broke y'all up. Why would that break y'all up?
Well, when the feds hit, you know what I mean, everybody went their own way. You know, some niggas didn't stay solid, and that just made, you know, me start my own shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I came with West Coast Mafia Records.
And you started.
You
That's
know?
yo. You
Mafia.
started that on your own, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and you've been rocking that since forever. I mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
still going on right now, right?
yeah.
All right, for sure. Um, let's speak on SAC, man, before we get into some more stuff. Now SAC is unique, right? It's special because y'all Northern California, but you don't consider yourself the Bay.
Right.
And can you elaborate on that? Like, how did gangs get into SAC? Like, why? Because it seems like the rest of the Bay don't really bang. I mean, it's a couple cities you might got Stockton and others. You know what I'm saying? In SAC, I would say Stockton and SAC out of all of them. You know, really press that line as far as the gang banging.
Right.
When did gang banging interject down there? Get down there.
I would say the late 70s.
Okay,
The late
so it's
70s.
been there.
You know, they had little cliques, you know, funk lords and dog catchers, and you know, they had little cliques, neighborhoods that they was claiming shit, but they wasn't really gang banging. You know what I mean? But then the gangs, I guess, you know, they came up from LA, and you know, that shit just surfaced, right? You know, that shit came through
So
there and
so it
just,
did derive from LA. I was just trying to see like if it was some type of origin from LA.
I mean, shit, that's where pretty much that's where it started at. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, no,
That's where it started
no,
at.
no.
The thing is that they would come up our way and grind. You know what I'm saying? So they would bring the dope up there from LA. You know what I mean? And we would, you know,
Get
and that's
cracking,
how we tapped in right there. Yeah,
get
yeah.
cracking. They
Back
can start
then,
claiming blocks. They can start tearing shit up around that
you
motherfucker.
know what I'm saying? It's pretty much how shit popped off. You know, my OGs could tell you better than me. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. All right. So you from the infamous Garden Block?
Yeah.
It's a lot of talent that come out of Garden Block, man. You know what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you name some rappers? You know what I'm saying? I know T Nutty for
Man,
sure. I know
T
T Nutty,
Nutty,
one of them.
Brother Lynch. You know what I
Brother
mean?
Lynch. Okay.
Yeah.
And these are
Man,
all
so many.
these are all peers of yours, comrades of yours, still to this
Oh
day.
yeah, 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 yeah. I know all these niggas.
No, for
You
sure.
know.
I
So,
think you.
but I'm like, you know, I'm the big homie though. You know what I'm saying? Them my homies though.
Yeah, you've been doing it a long
Brother
time.
Lynch is probably older than me though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you
Did
know,
they
me and
start
them.
rapping because of you?
Nah. Them
Okay.
niggas was rapping. Them niggas was in the studio before me.
Okay. Okay.
You know, like I said before, that nigga, Brother Lynch, I swear that's the first nigga took me to the studio.
Oh, okay. Damn.
But
That's
my
crazy.
brother, but my little brother was producing them niggas.
Okay. So that's the story right there. So Brother
Yeah,
Lynch was in the studio first. He put you in the studio.
yeah. But see, my little brother had them niggas in there paying for their studio time.
Oh, okay, for sure.
He
So
was the he was the
he was the
the
sound behind y'all. He was the sound.
he was the investor
Oh, he was
behind
the.
them.
Oh, okay, okay, for
You feel me?
sure.
I wind up catching a case going to YA, and then when I came home, I did my own thing.
And as far as the business, is that where you learned the business from your brother?
Nah, because see, my brother was financially doing things. He wound up catching a case too. He went to the
Okay.
joint. You know what I'm saying? But when I was, you know, when I started dropping Gas Chamber, my first record, that's when I was really learning the game, going to the meetings and shit with the, you know, with the nigga that owned the label, cause he from the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I pretty much learned the game from right there, soaking it up like a sponge.
Okay. Do you connect with anybody from the Bay? As far as like earlier on, because I see like the independent game really come from the north. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Yeah.
I'm the bridge from Sac to the Bay. I made that shit go. You know what I'm saying? When I came with my shit and I went down there and started fucking with Yuckmouth and Richie Rich and all the Bay Area niggas, you feel me? Cause when I made Gas Chamber,
Okay.
nigga, I'm sitting up on this 8th floor in Acorns, nigga, on 7th and Market in the high rises getting it in. You know what I'm saying? We like 5, 6 deep. You know, and all my Acorn real niggas in West Oakland, they know what's up with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real love and this shit is real. Nigga, we was getting to it. You know what I'm saying? So, and we was in the heart of it, and we dropped Gas Chamber from right over there.
Damn. So that energy was high. Like it was like on 10 back there. Like
But we was
okay.
smashing through everywhere though. It wasn't nowhere we wasn't go. What? It was nowhere. You feel me? Like nigga, what? We was smashing through everywhere, homie.
And then you were speaking.
But a nigga tapped in.
No, yeah, for sure. And you were speaking on Yugmouth. I seen a couple of your collaborative albums, and one of your albums I really.
The nigga tapped in.
No, yeah, for sure. And you were speaking on Yugmouth. I seen a couple of your collaborative albums, and one of your albums I really love was the Thug Lords. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit you did with him and Spice One.
Mm-hmm.
Now on that album, y'all was coming for 50, right?
You know, we had our little. You know, we had our little
Hey, listen, I'm gonna keep it real.
up
I'm
and
a young
down.
nigga. Listen, I'm 34 right now, right? So when
Okay,
I heard
okay.
that, I was a pup. You feel me? My uncle bumping y'all. My uncle bumping. Like that's who put me on a lot of my shit. You feel me? My uncle, Bam. Shout out my uncle Bam. You feel me? Cause
Okay.
he
Straight
was
up.
bumping y'all. He was bumping. I mean, he had. I'm talking about from the cassettes to the CD. He done had everybody, and he definitely laced me. But I
Right.
remember listening to the Thug Lords, and that was a cold album. I'm like, damn. Besides the dissing, you feel me? Like it was a well
Right.
put
Right.
together album.
Appreciate you.
Now, where does that stem from though? You and 50, like, did y'all ever have run-ins with each other? I mean, where
Never
does
had
that
no
come from?
run-ins. Never had run-ins. Me and Bangum Smurf was real good. You know what I'm saying? And then that's the paperwork shit that niggas kept talking about back then. We was hot on that type of shit. You feel me? It's just like piranhas in the water. As soon as something hit the water, nigga, we striking. And that's what that was. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Just like he came out with How to Rob and he robbed all the rappers. You feel me? My thing was, but Young Mouth beef might have been more beef than mine. I think he had some run-ins. You know what I mean? So, but I'm West, so I was with whatever anyway. You
Yeah, did
know?
he ever respond to y'all? Did y'all ever get a response
Nah,
out of
nah,
him? And then I see
nah. I
something.
had to sit down. I had to sit down with 50, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I flew to New York and sat down in his office. I flew to G Unit and talked to him for about an hour.
And was that through your relationship with Young Buck at the time?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Now you was affiliated with Young Buck, right? For a minute. What's
For
your
a minute, yeah.
relationship?
Man, we good, I mean, shit, we good. Everybody move on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
He tried to do something.
he
It just didn't
shit.
work out. It just didn't work out.
I didn't fall right, but shit.
Cause
Shout
we,
out for trying,
yeah, cause that was a good look. We see you. You know what I'm saying? Look like it was gonna be a Cashville West Coast mob shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Put together. So that was a good look. Let's get back to. Did you almost sign with Master P? I keep seeing some stuff like that.
almost, man.
So you was almost with No Limit. What year is this?
This probably is 96, 97.
So there's No Limit Prime, like damn near.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. And
yeah.
what happened with that conversation? Because you was part of the West Coast All Stars, right?
I was on that record.
Yeah, you was on that record. Okay.
I was on that record. Wasn't like it was a group or anything like that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, was the money not right? I mean, what was not right?
Nah, I had caught a case, wound up going back in. Uh, we was had our lawyers talking back and forth, you know what I'm saying? And it just dropped the ball. He had got Snoop and dropped the ball, you know what I'm saying? That's when he signed Snoop. So, yeah, I'm
Okay.
saying I could have
Okay.
been in my feelings or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know, as a real nigga, man. But it's love now. It's nothing, you know what I mean? It's all respect and love. You feel me? We all grown and we all mature and
Yeah, you
we all
didn't do
grow.
no, you didn't do what they do now. Run to the internet and go crazy and talk bad. You just kept it G.
We don't have some.
Oh, y'all had some saying, y'all had some back and words. You got some diss records? No, because I really look too much into that, man. I see something like that, but then, like I said, I see you on big court shit, so I'm like, oh yeah, they must have smooth. They ain't tripping like that.
Well, let's say we smooth, dog.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
no, that's a fact. That's a fact. All
Are
right,
we
what else?
players?
What else? We gonna get into Oh yeah, so we definitely got to get into this, man. So, for a long time, you was the face of SAC. We just gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was the face of SAC, and you still a legend. You still hold that. But then comes this little guy out of nowhere. This little rugged, rough face looking nigga, dreads, doing his thing, putting SAC on the map once
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Mozzy. What's y'all? Because I know y'all had some back and forth. He came out with a record. You came out with a record, and your record was good, by the way. I felt like it
Appreciate
was
it.
kind of underrated. You know what I'm saying? At the
Appreciate
time, like you was
it. Yeah.
talking. Like you a good rapper. You a good artist. But where does this beef lie? Like right now, is everything
Nah,
on good
nah.
terms? Bygones be bygones, or is it
I
still
mean, he doing him, I'm doing me. It ain't no beef.
okay?
We ain't never seen each other.
Yeah, and y'all different age ranges. That's what I was trying to understand too, cause you kind of OG. He a young nigga. I
I'm OG,
mean,
but I'm the voice of my neighborhood.
for sure, for sure.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
do you talk to motherfuckers above him? Like, has
His
anything?
homies.
Yeah, has anything
Ah,
sorted out?
man, I got hella homies from his side. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Like shit, we made each other. That's how we are. That's how we are who we are. If it wasn't for them and me and my niggas, you feel me? Iron
So,
sharpen iron, man.
that shit is strictly rap, all rap between you and Mozzie.
Yeah, that was just rap right there. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of shit going on that made that shit go that way in the streets with them two gangs, my neighborhood and his. It was just too serious for that rap shit, and I was just like, man, fuck all that.
Yeah, yeah, it's
You
too
know what I'm saying?
close, too close to
Yeah,
home.
yeah, let that shit go. But it's been smooth, I guess. It's still wild as a motherfucker down there,
Could you
man.
see yourself working with him in the future or no?
Man, it's crazy. I mean, you know what I'm saying, homie? I ain't even tripping. But it's so heavy and deep. It's deeper than what you think. You know what I'm saying? You know what
Nah,
I'm
nah, my
saying?
sack niggas be telling me I be having some sack niggas in here and shit. They be telling me.
Yeah, this shit go deep into the neighborhood.
Nah, for
I
sure,
mean, I'm
for
pretty
sure.
sure, what I mean? We all grown and shit. But
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, that
that's
would be some great unity, you know what I'm saying? But we
it
understand that
would.
if it's shit too thick, man, you know what I'm saying? It's too
Yeah,
thick. You feel
it's
me?
too thick, homie.
What's your relationship with Lavish D?
Me and Lab, we always been good.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Lab always been good.
For sure. Yeah, he been doing this thing as well since he been
Hell
home.
yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure,
saying?
for sure.
So it's definitely some new sound coming up out of Sac. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
you feel about that?
Man, love it, love it, love it.
No,
I
for
love
sure.
that shit, homie. I love them young niggas out there getting to it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it need. You know,
For sure.
this they world, it's they generation, it's the generation right now.
For
You
sure,
feel me?
for
That's I
sure.
see it.
And I'm gonna say this. So West Coast Mafia, right? It's been around for a long time. I mean, you done everything from movies to music, compilations. Um, I see that you and Omar Gooden got a relationship. Cuba Gooden Jr. brother,
Yeah, that's the homie.
for sure. What's his role in West Coast Mafia right now?
We was doing. He wanted distribution with his label, and we did few records together. Helped him get his shit on the shit up and rolling. You know,
No, for sure, for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's homie.
And y'all got movies, right? Cause I
Yeah,
swear I
yeah,
saw a couple movies for sure.
yeah.
Do you plan on doing more?
Hell yeah, man. We writing them up right now. Just got through talking about some movie shit.
Cause Tubi throwing everything on there. I would get it on while it's hot. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Tubi cracking right now. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna get into some questions, man. We got the legendary Sibo in the building. You already know. Sacramento on. You understand me? Make sure y'all like right now. Get my likes up, share the streams. You understand? Super chat if you want a question on YouTube. But we're gonna go down the line. You already know if you just enter in the room or enter in the chat. We got Sibo in the building, man. We about to get into it. Thrasher, what it do?
Yo, what's good, Sibo?
Hey, what's up with it, bro?
What's going on, man? I'm chilling. Hey, is it true? You had got locked up for some of your lyrics or something like that?
Yeah, yeah. I had a
Man, how you go
I
ahead.
had a special order on my parole that said I couldn't promote violence against law enforcement or gang violence, shit like that.
That's wild. That's wild. 'Cause I know that was a little bit back in the day. Just wanted to get your opinion on like that YSL case and stuff like that. How they trying to use thug lyrics against him right now?
Right. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I don't know what's going on with that case. But in any case, if you're talking about some shit that you did, then you can be held accountable for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you just got
Yeah,
to be careful how you say your words. You know, you better try to rap in third person. You know what I'm saying?
nah,
Stop rapping in first person and rapping third person. You know?
For sure. Goddess, what it do?
Shout out to Sivo. Much love from Sacramento. Think it's pretty
Damn.
interesting. I was having a conversation. Rockstar had Desto Dub on here. He had that awful lot of cop surf, and we were talking about how people were up in arms about, oh, the kids are wearing these shirts, and what are the kids gonna do? And I had brought up, I said, man, I got suspended for wearing that SIBO autopsy T-shirt. So he was one of the first to do it with that T-shirt with all the body parts hanging
Yeah,
from it.
the
So
eyeball and the spoon and
yeah, shout out to the bald head nut.
shit. Good looking. Yeah.